That belongs in a museum.
So, definitely a spot that Nostam built his deck around happening in a game.
Is it time now? I mean, he discounted his hand with Emperor Thor's hand, so if he lands an opportunity to capitalize off the spells that exist, it now might be the time. Choose instead Firelion's Portal gets Doomguard. That is one of the dream scenarios, if not the dream scenario, because Doomguard's so hard for Drew to deal with. Ragnarok's ripped off the top. Bbgungun gonna try to smite this insect with the power of fire and purges the Doomguard off the board. Nostam back at square one, but he does have double Arcane Blast with the Azure Drake to remove it.
Yeah, but that's double Arcane Blast. That with the reduced Arcane Blast. But
yes, and it also allows him, if he has Emperor, not Emperor, Archmage Antonidas, you know, in the event where he needs to squeeze in better, more mana-efficient plays, maybe he feels like a cheaper Arcane Blast is just better.
yeah.
However, the Arcane Giant is very threatening, and now Nostam has a chance to smite his opponent's minion with the force of 1,000 suns. Will it go his way?
Let's see.
No, it does not, but burn to the face is not necessarily bad either.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
And this is the point where Bbgungun really hopes that Moonglade Portal puts out a sturdy minion. If it's a flimsy minion that dies really easily... Oh? Wait, TJ, I want to tell a little story here. In Sea Story Cup 5, which, by the way, Bbgungun did help me practice for. He actually gave me a couple of deck suggestions and helped me figure stuff out, and part of the reason why I was successful for that tournament. Bbgungun, I was talking about some people with ideas, and one of the ideas that's being floated around was playing Illidan Stormrage in the Token Druid because of how easy it is to generate tokens and Power of the Wild synergies. And it's actually amazing to see it come out here in this position. Because one, we rarely see Illidan Stormrage be played. Two, we rarely see it be played effectively. And three, the fact that Malfurion summons Illidan Stormrage tickles me in all the right places where a role player wants to be tickled, DJ.
Yeah, the World of Warcraft Legion team snuck in to Ben Brode's Hearthstone RNG lever room and started pressing buttons that they weren't supposed to press.
What does this button do?
Oh, it summons an Illidan.
This one's golden. And Illidan goes down, but I mean, not before summoning some 2/1s and absorbing the damage. Bbgungun has... Wow.
Whoa.
That is quite the imposing board with Fandral and 2 Power of the Wilds. Bbgungun can also feel like he might be on the verge of dying, which gives him a Yogg-Saron potential play. Not really feeling it, though. You have the Fandral, and you have 2 Power of the Wild. It's a very imposing board, and I feel like you can even just trade into the Flame Waker, even though you're missing 10 damage. You have such an imposing board that your opponent has to deal with it. If he doesn't, he dies.
Yeah, Nostam doesn't really have a way to deal with it. He has no Flame Strike in his deck. He doesn't really have the potential to get extra burn here.
Yeah, and Barnes is still sitting here from the beginning of the game.
He needs Archmage Antonidas.
Tonight! The Tale of Water Elementals. Oh, man.
That sounds like a really boring tale. Following turn. But now it's really going to be tough for him to push through. I mean, he's still got a lot of power on the board, and those mirror images are blocking a lot. And if Bbgungun has to rely on a Yogg-Saron, if he feels like he's in danger of dying next turn.
Man.
But the one thing about Yogg-Saron now, since its change, is the more minions that are...
Game. Violet Teacher doesn't do that much onto the board.
Ho-ho!
Here we go. Yogg-Saron
right.
being played. Just needs to get past the taunts. He sees that at least Fandra's alive. Mind Blast puts him on a clear to win the game.
Misha, silence.
Silence the taunt?
No, that's not what he wants.
He's clearing the board.
Not too bad.
Draws the card, summons a few minions, just needs to get past it. But either way, because he summoned Misha, he's also doing a really good job putting blockades in his opponent's way, so he's probably just not going to die next turn.
Yeah.
Nostam, even if he picks up Fireball, is just not going to win. Wild Elemental is not going to be it either, so even though Yogg-Saron didn't end the game, by summoning Misha, he effectively locked Nostam out of any chance to win the game.
Yeah, that's a scary board.
Wait, what? Water Elemental? Oh, I guess the damage being dealt does end up letting it be frozen.
Effigy gonna give a Argent Horse Rider, but Nostam is going to fall short. And he's going to go down 3-0
Yikes.
in this match. And even though in Best of 7 Conquest, crazy things can happen because of Conquest strategies revolved around targeting a specific deck from your opponent,